Hi everybody, welcome to Creative Courage Lab, day 12. I'm going to set my timer right now. And today our prompt is courage. No, it's not. Today our prompt is uncertain. I guess I was uncertain of the prompt. Did not do that on purpose. Okay, so uncertain. So I feel like in the creative process, every time I put paint on the canvas or ink on paper or any kind of surface and you approach art, I think every time I feel uncertain. I don't know what the results are going to be. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I think it's really pronounced and obvious, the uncertainty you get when you work with medium that is unpredictable, and especially with fluid mediums. So I just thought today would be a great day for alcohol inks because you're often uncertain of the results. And so I want to share with you just a few little things I have right here. Okay, so these are some alcohol ink prints that I've made. And I'll be totally honest with you, I really don't like these. Like, I like this color over here. I like some of the depth of color, but overall I don't like these. And I've tried to fix them. I've gone back and worked on them some more. And I still really, I could probably say I hate that, but somebody else might like it, but I don't like it at all. I'm not going to use it. I'm probably just going to, I don't know, maybe I'll tear it up and use it as a collage or something, because I'm not going to use it like this. This is also one that, from the same batch, I really didn't like it. The gold took over the surface, and it's just like, bleh. And I won't even tangle on these because I just don't like them so much. And then, here's another one. This is a bigger sheet. And this was just, yeah, it's a textured page, and I was trying to see how the texture would show up and everything. And yeah, I don't like this one either, but I'm liking the idea of collaging with them, so maybe that's what I'll do. I don't want to waste anything. That is part of the problem. But one way to overcome uncertainty for me is just to play, just to go for it, see what happens, and call it an experiment. So that's what I'm going to do. I have two pieces of cardstock. They're both non-porous, but this one has a matte finish and this one has a glossy finish. Oh, I'm sorry, the camera was out of focus. Glossy and matte. Okay, and these are by Ranger ink. They're made for the alcohol inks. You don't have to buy them specifically for that, but I just like to try it. And then the other thing I have is this circle. So I have this other piece that I made, and I saw this circle on it, and I realized that was from the bottle. The bottle was really dirty, and I sat it down and it left a circle on a page, and I thought, oh, that's really cool. You know, I could stamp the circle on, but I wasn't sure how to do it. I didn't want to use the bottle again and get it all messy. And I thought, well, I could use a lid or something. But then I realized, oh, I could cut out a circle from felt and put it on my dabber and try that. So I haven't tried this before. This is new for this challenge today. And yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to drop some inks on here. And I'm actually shaking. I should just be dropping. Okay. Drops. That is red pepper. I'm sorry, that is watermelon. This is red pepper. It's a darker, deeper red. I thought you guys might be tired of blue, and I would switch over a little to some warmer colors. And you notice these are the same colors I used on these. Ugly. Okay? I hope, I'm not insulting you by saying they're ugly if you like them, but for me, I don't like them. Okay, and I have some gold mixative, and I have some black mixative. These are both opaque. These other inks are not. And I have today the blending solution that I wanted to use. And I'm just going to, notice those inks just all blended together. I'm going to kind of set it aside and let it kind of do its magic. Now I'm going to do something similar on this one. Except I'm going to be more controlled. Just going to drip some drops. I'm impatient, can you tell? Drop, drop, and some lemon solution. So you can nudge alcohol inks. You can't really control them, but I'm not sure if you noticed, but when we made circles on this glossy paper, the edges are very crisp. But on this matte paper, they're fuzzy. Just thought I'd share that with you. I'm going to add some blending solution to those drops. Okay, now I'm going to set this aside. Oh look, I don't want it to do that. I'm going to nudge it back the other way, just with the blending solution. Now I'm going to set this aside. I'm not happy this does not have any drops over there. Should have some drops. Gee, get some drops on there. Okay. This is mostly dry. This is mostly dry. So now I'm going to take my circle that I cut out of felt and put it on here. And I was trying to decide what color I would use on top. And first I thought, oh, I could just make black circles. But the truth is, if I just want to make black circles, I mean, I could use a paint pen. I could use the India ink. I could use a Pitt pen. There are a lot of options. But then I thought, well, I'd kind of like to mix the gold with the black and see how that works. So that's what I'm going to do. First I'm going to put some blending solution all around it. Just want to move those mixatives around. They don't move very well without adding something to them. And you see I'm doing like half and half, but I'm going to overlap that gold with that black. Black and gold. It doesn't take very much ink. Another circle of blending solution. Alright, here we go. Are you ready? It's going to happen. Okay, so that did not make a defined circle, as you can see. Undefined, but still kind of cool, right? I want some more blending solution over here with the gold. Now I could use another color of ink, but I only made one circle, so I don't know what result I'll get. But and I could also like stamp over this again. So in effect, I made an alcohol ink stamp out of felt. Which is pretty cool if you ask me. And I know you heard my timer go off. I'm going to work just another minute or two. What I think I want to do is, I think it would look cool if you just use the blending solution. But again, I can't try it because I have this ink on here already. I'm going to use this red pepper with the black. And I'm just drawing a circle on here because if I just do spots, it's going to be spots. And I don't want that. And also, this spread out a lot because I put the blending solution. If I just use the ink, I might get a little different effect. So I'm going to try that red on this yellow. Just try it here. And I'm kind of pressing down. There's a lot of fluid in here. So I hope that you can really see how that's moving. I tried to get a nice zoomed in shot. Get that there. But this time less there. And you can see it has the red in it. These just have the black and gold. I like how this black mixes with this red here. That's pretty cool looking. And this gold is going to float to the top. No matter what you do, it seems like the metallic mixatives, they float up. Okay, and then I'm just going to do a couple more stamps. There's one black, gold, and red on top of that yellow. And then I'm going to do black, gold, and red on top of there. So this is pretty cool, just because I like look at this and I go, you know, these would be great backgrounds for Zentangle. Now, I do notice this was my inspiration circle, so to speak. It is very solid, and these are not. And that is probably because, for one, I used ink plus mixative. I didn't use just the mixative. If I used just the mixative, I might have gotten closer to something like that. Let me see. I should cut a second color. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try it on. It's dry. Pretty dry. Stamp all these off. Yeah, I know. Okay. This is cool. I'm liking this. I maybe I'll just save this after all. I'm stamping all this off. I want to get all this, as much wet ink off of this as I can, and so I'm just randomly stamping. I'm going to do one more thing. This has turned into an alcohol ink demo, hasn't it? Instead of just Creative Courage Lab. But that's what creativity is all about. I mean, I don't know how you can create something if you don't experiment. I mean, you know, I understand if you have a plan. I'm all for that. Let's see how that is. It still has so much ink. Oh, I didn't realize. I'm so sorry. Let me just keep going. I want to see if I can get a more solid circle. Oh, I can spin it. That's kind of cool effect. I'm so sorry. Now I know this video is already at 11 minutes. Don't forget to shake your mixative. I'm going to just draw a circle around. It's mostly just the mixative. I'm trying to hurry. Draw a circle and see what happens if I just put it in the other circle. Let's just put it. Okay, it's dotted. It's a dotted circle because of the felt. If I used a different kind of applicator. Okay. So you can see the dots that it made because of the felt instead of being solid. So if I wanted to, I could use something, I guess, more solid. I could even use a lid. Gee, you guys are going to kill me. You just keep going. Okay. You should not do this to your lids, by the way. Don't do this. Do not follow my example. And that's more solid. It has gaps where I didn't cover it well. Okay. Clean that off. So you can see you can get a more solid circle if you use a different kind of stencil besides the felt. Okay. Alright, so thank you for watching, and thank you for participating in Creative Courage Lab. And even if you're uncertain, just keep experimenting, just keep trying, and eventually, you know, you'll find something you like. Okay, thanks, bye, see you tomorrow.